Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play 999. 9 doors, 9 persons, 9 hours. I keep on saying days. I think I've been playing a little too much of a different game. But I won't spoil which game. Alright, let's see what's behind this. Oh! Huh. What is this? There's a red key. Trooper grabbed the key and shoved it into his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror, but he scaredly recognized himself. What's up with my face? His confusion was, well, justified. His face was drawn and pale, and dark circles under his eyes, and he looked nearly dead. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? Even as he said it, something in his mind opened. A memory blobbed into his surface. It was the last thing Junpei remembered before waking up in this strange room. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened his room door. Opened up the room to his door to apartment 201. Inside was his apartment, a small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month. He moved into when he entered college, and so far he'd been 3 years and 7 months. He'd been there for 3 years and 7 months. He steps inside and turns on the light. The fluorescent light on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if it waking up from a dead slumber, or a deep slumber. Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to many times before, even if it was where he left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, textbooks collecting dust, CD cases covering the floor, the jeans, t-shirts he'd worn day before tossed on the floor. There was one that didn't belong, however. There was a breeze. A breath of cold night air wafted into his apartment, carrying the smell of autumn with them. The white curtains framed his windows swayed gently in the wind. Huh, that's weird. Did I leave this open? Junpei walked towards the window, trying to remember if he closed it not before he left. One day, one of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out to look around. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Junpei shrugged. He might have just left it open earlier. He closed the window. Then it happened. Junpei turned and found himself face to the mask of a man dressed in black. The man wore a deep hood and bulky gas mask, his face entirely hidden. Junpei tried to scream, but all he could manage was a struggling choke. He tried to step towards the man, but his legs could no longer support his weight. Junpei collapsed to the floor and crumbled in a heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Too late, he noticed the smoke that was filling his apartment. A small object, distantly like a grenade, sat on the floor, face hissing. White smoke poured in incredible weight. The smoke had grown thick. The details of Jutman's apartment had faded in the white haze. He could feel his mind beginning to fade as well, and the white haze was not smoke creeping into the edge of his vision. Consider this a privilege. You've been chosen. The rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It's a cold, harsh, and distorted in some ways. Junpei couldn't put his finger on it. You're going to participate in the game. The nonary game. It's a game where you put your life on the line. That was the last thing Junpei remembered. White smoke overpoured him, the masked man fading from his vision. He felt his consciousness fell away into the white mist. That's right. The guy with the gas mask. That son of a... must have taken me here. As who the man was, or might have Junpei had no idea. Indeed, he wasn't even sure that his assailant had even been a man. The voice could have been maniacal, likely passing through a voice changer, or mechanical, likely passing through a voice changer, and the body covered in a thick cloak. Who was the man in the mask? You've been chosen. Junpei remembered that much, but what it means, that was beyond him. Junpei had no idea where he was or why he was there. There was only one thing he could remember in his memory. One thing from his memory that seemed important. You're going to participate in the game. The nonary game. It is a game where you put your life on the line. The nonary game, huh? What the hell is the nonary game? God damn it! With the yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Well, I wonder what we can do. 5, huh? What does that mean? We have a red key. Let's look at this. What am I doing wrong? Do I have wrong cards? Doesn't look like I've got cards to unlock the door. This is where I'm blind so far, so this is where we actually get to see some of the fun. Let's try the ladder. This ladder goes to the floor, the ceiling. You can get up all 3 bunks. Well, the worst case scenario is I could just climb up there. Yeah, that's right. Looks like I'm gonna work. Looks like that's gonna work. Well, climb up. I want to see what's on the top bunk. What am I looking for? Suitcase? Maybe? Oh, this is empty. Red key, where do you go, good sir? I would like to know. There's a red button on there, but that doesn't seem to do anything. Let's try holding up the cards. Nothing. Nope, no matter how many times I try it, this won't do a squat with just these blue cards. I might make it work if I had some different cards. Anything in the water? There's nothing useful on it though. I've got it. If I pull off these sheets and shove them into the window, maybe that'll stop the water. Alright, window, let's see if you like this. Shoot, that's not gonna happen. There's way too much water coming through there. No way these sheets are gonna be enough to plug up that window. I guess the only way I'm gonna have to live through this, and by that is getting the hell out of this room, after all. There's not really anything else I can do. I can see the bottom of the ladder. Oh man, the water's already up to the bottom of the bed. I've gotta hurry. I gotta hurry this up. The water just kept pouring through the window. It was like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is gonna stop it. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. And what's this? A bulletin board. There's nothing on it. Anything we got here? Okay, well, we've got the memos. Could we combine those together? Combine this. Nothing. Cards? Nothing. Key? Nothing. Anything on the key? No. Anything on the cards? No. One of them shows the number 6. Oh my god. I'm kind of stressful because I think I'm on a time limit. anything in here. It's totally stove. Nothing inside it though. Nothing in the pot. Where do we go? What do we do? What is this under here? Under the table. There are perishable chairs next to the table. The water's already up to the chairs. Doesn't look like the water's going to stop anytime soon. I have to find a way out. Pipes. The pipes are not very big. There's no way I could fit into that, even if it does lead out here. This bed. Here we are at the middle bunk. There's nothing useful here. There's some pipes. And the bed. Okay, let's go back here. There's nothing left on the mirror. Can I smash it or something? Nothing left on the mirror. There's nothing left on the mirror. Oh my god. What do I do? Well, looks like we've got light here. And electricity. Oh, there it goes up to the top bunk. I'm at a loss. Someone painted a big red 5 on the door. Red key, maybe? Let's try this again. Try this room in the next lead device. Doesn't look like I got enough cards to unlock this door. Let's see what I'm looking at. What is that? Over there. Okay, so let's see. On top we can see we're facing the door. There is to where the thing is. And yeah, I'm kind of lost here. I'm not. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. Which means I have another code to write down. Let me get out my notepad. Okay, so what's the next code? It just looks like a blue briefcase. Wait, what? Alright, key required. I sure hope I can open that now. Okay, so let's go back to the cards first. You, Mr. Cards. What are our cards for? So our code for the cards this time will be... That's a 7. 7, 4. So 7, 4. 8, 5. 7, 4, 8, 5. 7, 4, 8, 5. There we go. Alright. Now let's put in the key. Alright, there's a keyhole for a red briefcase. I'll just stick the key in here. Boop. Alright, let's stick that red key in there, and it's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Alright, I guess I have to put in... looks like I'm gonna have to put in the right numbers and then turn the key. I do that, and it should pop right open. Let's give this a shot. Up. What?! You have to give me the instructions a second time?! It's 7, 4. Now the game is mocking me. 7, 4. Ah, my god, I hit back! The problem was I was having the same problem in the test. Now I have to read the tutorial again. I've definitely been playing way too much of that other game. There we go. Yes! I unlocked it. It's open, and all we see are some more cards. This one has 1. Let's go back. Alright, now that that's open. I was kind of wondering what that red thing was in there. I didn't know you could actually look inside that thing. I didn't even know that was there. Damn it, not again. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one in it. Of course! The files! File said something about digital roots. It's a digital root. The digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on that door. Do I have to get the digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. But, oh, whatever, it's a shot. Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital root of 5 in the number reading. Touch 3 cards to select them. Find the digital root of the selected cards to 5. Touch reset to deselect all the current ones. What? Okay, this is actually really clever. Okay, so we have our numbers. We have to find the digital root of 5, so let's make 14. So the digital root of 5, so that would be 14 would be 761. Did it work? Yes! Holy crap! And alright, I think that works. Here we go. Who knows? Huh? Did I just unlock? Did it just unlock? That was red, now it's blue. I doubt that's about it. I don't think keep me here now. Time to go. We're out of this room next. Holy crap! Did that work? Yes! Oh my god! That actually worked. You found it. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out the room and into an opposing wall. He grabbed his gasping to catch his breath. He looked around. He was in a narrow hallway. The water had flown out of the room rapidly and out the door, and it flowed quickly down the hallways and slammed into the front of a short flight of stairs. Just 5 steps, in fact. The top of the staircase was short. The top of the short staircase. Another door. Junpei leaped up the stairs straight for the door. The door bursted open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could have been for what he saw? What the hell? His voice trailed off. He could view with this. All he could do was stare. A polished floor stretched out before him, ordinate staircase rising up from the edge. Each one of them was exquisite from the others. I don't even know what that word is. The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embezzlement and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looks like nothing more to do with the luxury of a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s. Junpei couldn't help but wonder, was he really on a ship? The water quickly filling the hallway behind him, he suggested yes, that he was. As he looked around, the waves rolled behind him, gathering speed towards the stairs. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally wait, what the hell? Waves? I gotta get out of here. Junpei spun around, his shoes wet, squeaking in protest on the polished floor. He ran the tremendous staircase in front of him. C deck. B deck. As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the walls, intonating the desk of the ship. Took 2 stairs, not entirely. I'm sure he wouldn't find himself. He just began to wonder. In fact, where did the stairs lead? Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eyes. He stopped and shortly nearly tripped over the stairs and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the land, the stairs, he could see there were 4 people staring at him. And on the right, 3 more. All total of them were 7. As he looked, thought they looked like they'd been way down the stairs. They stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same course, and now they stood there, staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, and one foot placed awkwardly on the next step, in the middle of the stride. Who were these people? The entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, the time began to move. I guess there's another one of us. The woman was dressed. Junpei thought, rather like a dancer. Her clothes covered very little, and her porridge jewelry was a little more. Hey you, come on, hurry! With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and towards doors behind him. The sudden proximity of the woman was such striking as its left. Junpei was momentarily stunned, but the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman. First to pass Junpei was a man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance at Junpei and direction around her. One of us, huh? Following him was an older man, his face calm with no fear. Soft wrinkles sprout from his eyes as he came closer to Junpei and passed for Junpei and whisked his gray hair. Composure, shock struck Junpei as that of an elderly lion. Going up won't do any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open. Next to speak was a girl with pink hair and a high voice. Kinda looks like Rise if you shorten the bangs a bit. Come on! Oh my god, that was really awesome. We gotta hurry. Her small hand wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as if he thought he were sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene. He was dressed in a rather elegant for someone his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help feeling he was noble, dignified somehow. He certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like. 9 of us. That's 9 of us then. All the cards are in hand. What does he mean by all cards are in hand? He wondered. Junpei opened his mouth to ask who the other man was, but the girl with the pink hair rushed past him, and they were gone. He turned to see 2 more people running towards him. One of them had like a bird's nest and looked at him through a stiff breeze might topple him. The other man was a veritable mountain of men. The scrawny man said nothing and scuttled past Junpei as thought it was running from something. Hey, what the hell are you just standing for? Did you not hear him? Did you not hear him? The doors on the A decks are no good. We gotta check the doors on the B decks. Got it? Now go. Now good. Good. God, I'm retarded. Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have easily brushed aside, flying, the man shoved him out of the way. Whoa! Thrown off balance by the man in the recent events, Junpei in a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked at the other 7 running towards. There were a pair of 2 large iron doors set nothing but in front of them. They looked quite sturdy, each handle just shut. Written across the surface of the door in red paint was numbers. On the door on the right had a 4, and the door on the left had 5. They're the same. The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to himself. room I woke up had a number on the door just like that. You too, eh? With an arched eyebrow, the lion looked over at Silver. My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it and ran out the hallway, and I found myself in a rather grand room. Full of stairs, I suspect, did the rest of you. It was as though the floodgates have been opened. They all began to talk at once. Me too. I did. Yeah, and the door with the number on it. And soon it became clear. Each one of them had awoken to a room with the locked door and solved the puzzle to escape. They'd end up in the same room. Almost as if they had been guided there. I'm not doing a voice. Nope. I am not doing the voice. I am not doing the voice. Yes, we all saw the same thing. It's not that important. We need to hurry. You think I don't know that already, lady? Before the answer had time to finish, Silver was already running. He grabbed hold of the door level 5 and pulled. However, it's not opening. Damn thing won't even budge. Move! You're in the way! The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path clear, he took a few steps back and then threw himself at the door. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and the door shook. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no sign of breaking or opening. The mountain threw himself at the door again. Junpei turned towards the door with 4. Next to the door on the floor was a small box. It looked like the one he had seen in the room of that door. It was the same one he saw, more likely as well. He still had to check. Junpei grabbed the handle and threw all of his weight into it. The door was locked, as next door he'd expect. Damn it! He punched the door and it didn't respond. Were these the only doors, he wondered? He'd barely finished the thought when the sea decks he passed and way up sprang unbidden into his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back towards the stairs. He had scaredly taken a step when the top of the stairs next was a clock embedded in the wall. He saw a person. It was a girl. She looked about the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. It wasn't confronting her beauty or something equally silly. There was no other reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. He couldn't quite remember where, but he knew he'd met this person before, or her before. The girl too stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she had seen him before as well. Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly towards her. She didn't move. It was almost as if she was held in this place sort of as a magic spell, or was in hold by some magic spell. Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner he set his foot down and then the whole ship shook one time. Ah! The quake caught the girl unprepared and she fell. Moving in an instant, Junpei leaped out to catch her, or so he thought. Her face was far closer than it should have been, mere inches from his own. He was flat on his back, and the girl had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed confused as he did, and the face suggested she hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment, that seemed to stretch for a very long time. They stared at one another. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at the waves. I'm sorry, this is really funny. The silence was complete, a thick, muffled blanket. At last the girl opened her mouth. Oh my gosh, is that you, Jumpy? Oh my god. Okay. Either this said Jumpy or Jumpy. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this part here. We'll find out who this mysterious girl and the other 7 we found, or the other 6 we found next time. Wait. How many did we find? We found 4. Yeah, 7 on the other stairs. So, we'll find out who all 9 of these people are. I'll see you all next time on Let's Play 999. It's Herotrev. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. I said to see you all next time, like 5. Never mind. Bye.